Bron Breakker is currently one of the most talked about stars in WWE, and for good reason. The powerhouse performer has already made a massive impact on the main roster since his arrival, quickly becoming a dominant force that few can stand up against. However, despite his meteoric rise, Breakker recently faced one of the toughest moments in his young career when he was forced to relinquish the World Heavyweight Championship, a title he had taken from Seth Rollins following a shocking attack. While this setback was certainly disappointing, it seems that things could be turning around for the 28-year-old star, who is celebrating his birthday this week. Even with the challenges he's faced, Bron Breakker continues to be one of WWE's most promising superstars. His alliance with the Vision has pushed him into the spotlight since April, and under the strategic guidance of WWE Hall of Famer Paul Heyman, his potential seems limitless. Heyman has a long history of molding future legends, and his mentorship could very well be what transforms Breakker into the next dominant champion. With his incredible strength, explosive energy, and unshakable determination, Breakker is undoubtedly poised to become one of the defining figures of this era in WWE. Adding to his opportunity is the fact that Seth Rollins is expected to be out of action for several months due to injury. Rollins' absence opens up a major gap at the top of the Raw roster, and it's likely WWE will turn to rising stars like Bron Breakker to fill that void. Alongside Bronson Reed, Breakker has already been positioned as one of Raw's top powerhouses, and the two could very well be the faces of the Red brand heading into WrestleMania 42. It wouldn't be surprising if Breakker's momentum carries him into a featured match on the grandest stage of them all, or even another shot at championship gold. However, Breakker's recent journey hasn't been without controversy. On the most recent episode of Raw, General Manager Adam Pearce announced a high-stakes battle royal to determine who would challenge CM Punk at the upcoming Saturday night's main event on November 1st. Bron Breakker was widely considered the favorite to win that match, until Pearce decided to make things personal. In response to comments Breakker made earlier in the night, Pearce shockingly banned both Breakker and Bronson Reed from competing. The decision sparked outrage among fans and even drew a strong reaction from Paul Heyman, who expressed visible frustration with management's handling of the situation. Despite their anger, both Breakker and Reed abided by the decision and stayed out of the match, watching from backstage as Jey Uso ultimately claimed the victory. Still, knowing Breakker's fiery personality and relentless drive, it seems unlikely that he'll let this situation slide without some form of retaliation. There's growing speculation among fans that Breakker and Reed could insert themselves into the World Heavyweight Championship picture regardless of management's ruling. Some even believe they may target Jey Uso in the coming weeks, possibly taking him out of action to make a statement. Given Breakker's intensity and his connection with Heyman, a master manipulator known for always having a plan, it's hard to imagine this story ending quietly. While the future remains uncertain, one thing is clear: Bron Breakker's journey in WWE is just getting started. He has already shown the world that he possesses not only the raw power and athleticism of a champion but also the charisma and presence needed to carry the company into its next generation. As Breakker celebrates his 28th birthday, the WWE Universe sends its best wishes to one of the brightest young stars in the business today. Whether he's fighting through setbacks, chasing championships, or carving his own legacy under the watchful eye of Paul Heyman, Bron Breakker is destined for greatness, and the next chapter of his story promises to be even more explosive than the last.